In this video, we'll be learning how to calculate sine, cosine, and tangent of special angles using the unit circle. The unit circle is a circle centered at the origin of a Cartesian plane with radius 1. It is a powerful tool to help us calculate trigonometric functions. Let's take an example. Say we have an angle, alpha. We can use the unit circle to help us calculate the sine, cosine, and tangent of alpha. Sine, cosine, and tangent are associated with right triangles. So, we shall first construct one. We can draw a perpendicular line down to the x-axis. Also, this angle alpha was created by starting from 1, 0 and then moving counterclockwise up across the circle circumference to a point x, y. So this will mean that, based on the definition of coordinates, the x value will be this part, and the y value will be this part. And then, since the unit circle has a radius of 1, so the hypotenuse will be 1 in this case. Using this, we can calculate the sine and cosine first. Sine alpha equals to the opposite over the hypotenuse. That equals to y over 1, which equals to y. Cosine alpha equals to x over 1, which equals to x. And tangent of alpha equals to the opposite over the hypotenuse. So equal to y over x. And don't forget that this equals to sine of alpha over cosine of alpha. So, using this, we can start calculating the special angles. Starting with 0. The coordinates of 0 will be 1, 0, because the angle is 0, so the angle will overlap with the x-axis here. And sine equals to the y value, which is 0. Cosine is the x value, which is 1. Tangent equals to 0 over 1, which is 0. 45 degrees. For 45 degrees, it is a special triangle, the 45, 45, 90 right triangle. In the 45, 45, 90 right triangle, the sides have a ratio of 1 to 1 to square root 2. So on the unit circle, the coordinates can be depicted as square root 2 over 2, square root 2 over 2. This means that the sine and the cosine are equal. And then square root 2 over 2 over square root 2 over 2 is 1. So the tangent equals to 1. For 30 degrees, this would be a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So the coordinates will be square root 3 over 2, 1/2. Because in a 30, 60, 90 right triangle, the sides are in the ratio of 1 to square root 3 to 2. So the sine equals to 1/2. The cosine equals to square root 3 over 2. And tangent equals to 1/2 over square root 3 over 2, which is square root 3 over 3. For 60 degrees, it is still part of a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. And then this point will be the same as the 30-degree coordinates, except you have to flip the x and y value. So the sine equals to square root 3 over 2. Cosine equals to 1/2. Tangent equals to square root 3 over 3. For 90 degrees, it will overlap with the y-axis, which is 1, 0. So sine will equal to 0. The cosine equals to 1. So then the tangent is 0 over 1, which is 0. For 270 degrees, it will be 3/4 of a full circle. So it will be to this point. That's coordinates 0, -1. This means that sine equals -1, cosine equals to 0, and then the tangent of 270 degrees. Since the tangent is sine over cosine, and we have cosine equal to 0, any number divided by 0 is undefined. So this means that the tangent is undefined.